Welcome to Trains with Jake. Today, I'll be doing a review of the recently released Broadway Limited Q2. This is a 2024 release. And for those who pre-ordered when they made the announcement, this is... For those who know, you know that these were... A lot of locomotives got postponed and pushed back. But I would definitely say this locomotive was worth the wait. And now this is the stealth unit, so it does not have a smoke unit, and it's not Paragon 4. I like the stealth units because I could put my own decoder, and this one has a blue Nami. I also put a Keep Alive. One of the things I will say is that if you own at least with the steam locomotives that have a Paragon 4, and it's not just the new ones, it's also the old ones, so those who've already had one, with the Paragons, you back up, you hear the motor going when it's quiet like this. But you don't really hear it with the sound, so I won't hold that against that. I don't know what it is that Broadway does with their decoders that does it, if it's the sensor for the motor that's doing that, or whatnot. So, I'm not really sure about that, but I will cover the lights. So, like, the first thing you notice is the headlights. I don't know if I actually have before. There's the light. But I'm going to turn on the sound. I'll cover the bell. This is the actual horn it's supposed to sound like. But because I like to drive people nuts, in my opinion, and Tsunami Soundtracks does allow us to have a secondary whistle or horn. So, and that was the Pensy Banshee. So I have both Pensy whistles and horns that Soundtracks offers that I know of, that it's easy to switch to. So there might be more, but I have a wheel slip somewhere. Oh well. But, so what I'm going to do is, I'm going to move you along the locomotive itself so we can cover the lights and stuff. So, here we go. Well, welcome back. I moved to the back of the locomotive. And that gives us the ability to see all the other lighting features. So one of the things you notice is the marker lights do light up. So, we're going to go to the other section. The cab lights up right there. So, I could turn on the light inside the cab so it's night operations. And the dog house also lights up. I put the locomotive in reverse and the rear lights up. Wrong button. But, yeah. So all I'm going to do is hit mute. And I'm going to let you listen to what the difference between the Paragon right there. Because you'll hear the motor back up with the Paragons. But not with this. So I'm backing her up. Be quiet and let you carefully listen. As you heard, there was no sound to the locomotive. So, in my opinion, this locomotive is a really good locomotive. Now, one of the things I will tell you about, it does say you need at least I believe recommend a 22-inch radius, but I would recommend you run a larger radius with this thing and make sure your curves at least your corners, your radiuses are on a flat, because if they're not, the front will pop off. It will derail, but it won't. If you're lucky, it won't pop the whole locomotive off. It'll still go. It'll just be the front trucks. And another thing is, this set of wheels right here, that one, are not actually on the rails. For those who don't know, so if you buy one and you pass, like, oh no, this locomotive's bent. It's not touching what's meant to be like that. It's more of a decoration piece. It's mainly meant so your rails don't get caught. So it's what you see on a lot of locomotives, like modern day, like the big boy maybe, where the center wheels do not have any flanges to them, and that's just so they don't get caught. But yeah, this locomotive, stealth-wise, is $79.99, and it's $8.99 for a Paragon 4. So this locomotive, it's not what you call cheap, and the last thing you want to do is spend that money and not really want it. So if this is a locomotive you really want, I haven't had any mechanical issues with it, especially with the stealths. I believe this is my first stealth steam locomotive. I've had no issues with it, mechanical wise. Electrical, another story, but right now it seems like it's fixed itself, so I'm not complaining, because at the time the only issue I had was on me, but the only other issue I had was, for some reason or another, when I first installed it, I was getting the headlights and the rear lights on constantly. It didn't matter what I did, but whatever I'll have to go back through it. And if you guys are curious, I'll tell you what I did to fix that if I'm having that issue. But I love this locomotive, and if I get the opportunity and the money to, I'll buy a second one, and I'll double head them. Do I need to? No. Do I want to? Definitely. For those who've been in the hobby, locomotives are like potato chips. You can't just have one. And this is probably one of the few locomotives that I definitely say it's the actual original paint scheme that probably worth to get a second one. But this thing pull just in about anything I have. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you want to stay connected, hit the bell icon and subscribe. Enjoy the rest of your day.